Hello, so I neglected to start my reading vlog on Saturday because it was my birthday and I was like, I don't really want to, and I just never did. So now we're starting a new weekly reading vlog. Now we're starting on Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. On Thursday, so Thursday to Wednesday. I am currently reading, let me see if I can find him, 1 Year, 100 Pounds, which is a nonfiction book about this lovely young woman who lost 100 pounds in a year. I don't know. But that's that. I work today 3 to 8. So I should be able to get that finished today, hopefully. But yeah, just wanted to pop on and start off this vlog. Very sad. Just filmed a video about my top 7 manga. It was Bleach, Month, The Girls Nozaki-kun, Corpse Party, Blood Covered, A Silent Voice, Haikyuu, Goodnight Pun Pun, and Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair, by the way, because you're never seeing the video because it just did not save. So that's fun and exciting and happy. I haven't at work yet. We're about to close. I did want to mention I did finish up this one. This woman has an eating disorder. More thoughts later, but I just want to let you know I did finish this. Hello, headache is killing me, but I did want to talk a little bit more about 1 Year, 100 Pounds, and also I did read Haikyuu Volume 6. 1 Year, 100 Pounds, this follows the story of this girl who she wakes up one day and she realizes she's 230 pounds, and that's obese, and so she decides that she is going to kind of take her life back. She's going to lose weight. And this one, I mean, nothing she's saying is incorrect, really. It is true that, the foolproof way to lose weight is just burn more calories than eat. That's true. The main problem I had with this one is that she kind of clearly has an eating disorder, I didn't really get that until she went to like her self-discipline part, where she's talking about how nice it is to have control over everything, and where she's talking about things that she just won't eat. Like, she is clearly afraid of anything with any butter or sugar in it that's not fruit. Like, it's a little sad and it's a little iffy. Then Haikyuu 6. Love this series. This might be my least favorite volume, but that just means it's a 4-star instead of a 5-star. Fun time, sports manga, volleyball, fun times. But that also means I do need to pick out a new book, which is very fun. So we we'll use this D4. Okay, shelf 3. Book. What's this? D20 here. Book 12. Alright. Okay. It'll be this Gary Paulson book, Centuries. So that's super fun. Don't mind me it's just not going to be super fast. I mean, it's short and it's only 160 pages, so it shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't take too long. Gary Paulson's not really my cup of tea, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, hello. So it is the start of the second day of this reading vlog. Hopefully, my plan is to get through Centuries today and maybe a manga. That is my goal. Other than that, if I can write a bit, that would be good. I don't work today, nothing. Don't have anything going on except for going grocery shopping. So hopefully I can get just a bunch done. Also, I started wearing earrings again. I got this one. I think this ear was starting to close up, but I managed to get something through yesterday, so now I gotta just keep up with it. Otherwise, it's gonna close up again. But yeah, fun times. All right, so I went for a walk and I came back to a book. So let's open this up, see what it is. I'm sure it's one of my birthday books. Let's see. This is Entries from a Hot Pink Notebook by Todd D. Brown. This is, I believe, older. It's from, say the 90s. Yep, it's from 1995. Basically, it's about this kid who is, I believe he's gay. And he's just trying to go through life. The back the back tagline is, "What if Holden Caulfield were coming of age and coming out in the Reagan years?" So that's interesting. Yeah, that is that. Alright, hello. So I did not finish Centuries like I wanted to. I did, however, read Sweat and Soap Volume 2. Very cute. I remember not thinking much of the first one, but this one was adorable, so I loved it. But tomorrow I work, and I am going to want to grab another book beyond just Centuries. I did read an amount of Centuries today. So I am this far into Centuries. I didn't read that much. I read like 20 pages, but it's not a long book. So I should be able to finish this up really fast, but I do want to grab another book to read for when I'm done with Centuries. So there we go. Okay, so we're gonna be on use this D4, a sharp one. Okay, shelf 4, that means we roll. Shelf 3, we use this D20. That is book 6. That is Quality Land by Mark Ewing Kling. So this, I will be bringing this and trying to read this as well tomorrow. This is good because this will knock off the Q off of my alphabet book journal, so that's nice. But yeah, that is where we're ending today. Hello, so sorry about that. It is Saturday and I am getting ready to walk to work. It's a little bit rainy this morning. Not like rainy, but rainy enough that, especially considering my shirt is like white and I don't want to get see-through, I should probably wear my jacket because I am planning on walking. It's not raining enough that I have to bite the bullet and see if my car will work. But it's raining enough that I'm like, okay, I don't want to get rained on. So yeah, gonna walk to the coffee shop, gonna read for a while. I work at 10:30, and go open up the library and hopefully finish. Definitely I'll finish Century. Hopefully I will get Quality Land at least a good chunk through today as well. Alright, so I am at work. It was annoying this morning because there's a parade today, and I probably wouldn't find parades so annoying if I didn't work every Saturday that they have a parade. I'm just glad I'm not didn't drive today. It didn't rain. I ended up taking my raincoat off like 2 blocks from home because there was no rain anymore, which was kind of nice. But right, yeah, I did finish up Centuries, and honestly, it was a little weird. Parts of it were really, really impactful. Like all of the battle hymn parts where they're just talking about different people in different wars. The Korean War one with Ray was the most shocking for me personally. There's also one about a man from North Dakota, so that was exciting. But yeah, this was interesting. It felt almost unfinished though. And that could just be me expecting books for younger readers to be more straightforward like they are nowadays. Because this book is from, when did it get published? 1986. But yeah, I'm not, yeah, it felt like it should have been longer. It felt like there should have been more. But Gary Paulson doesn't write very long books anyway. I did also get about 100 pages into Quality Land. Let me pull that up. Loving it. It's hilarious. It's so funny. I should be able to finish it today because it's just fantastic. It's like 100%. Like, I'm very excited to finish this book. I'm very excited to continue reading. I'm loving it. It's hilarious. So good. Hello, so I'm trying to do a wrap up for the day. I got home, I walked home, I walked to work, I walked home. I ate pretty much nothing all day, so I was feeling kind of dehydrated and ill. I was feeling bad at work. Because I was dehydrated. I come home, I'm feeling better at this point. I've been drinking some water. I stole one of the Gatorade. Oh, I didn't steal. I put a dollar bill in there and a little note. One of the Gatorades that they have for team programming. I was like, sorry, I'm dying of dehydration. Drank the Gatorade, filled it up the bottle with water and everything. So I was feeling better eventually at work. I come home, walk home, eat too much food because I haven't eaten solid food all day. I'm incredibly nauseated for the next 3 hours. So I'm finally better now. I feel like I got, like, this is my body telling me, like, Aurora, you're getting to be an adult. You can't just treat your body like trash anymore. And I've had so many of these events this summer where I just like, I'm only eating sugar today, and then my body feels awful because I'm 25 years old. So I can wrap up the day now. I did read 3 books, which would be great for the TBR wall if I didn't also get a bunch of packages. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing, and then we're going to go over the books I read. I already kind of talked about Centuries. So I got this Squish Books pack, which has 3 books in it. So I got Hitorajime Boyfriend, because I was deeply confused when I read the first volume of Hitorajime My Hero. I don't think that Hitorajime My Hero is explicit, but this one, at least the first volume isn't. I guess I didn't look at the back because the first volume wasn't explicit, but this one definitely is. I flipped through it and I'm like, oh boy, we got blowjobs. So we'll see. And I look on the back, it's like, oh, it's rated mature 18 plus. So there's that. But I'm hoping that this helps with the deep confusion I had. Like I said, I had deep confusion reading Hitorajime My Hero. The only reason I wasn't deeply confused is because I have watched the first episode of the anime, so I kind of already knew what was going on. But this comes first in the chronology, so hopefully that means it's less confusing. And this package has also got the second Homestuck book. I've always wanted these Homestuck books. This one, it is in paperback. I'm assuming that there's not a difference between the hardcover paperback content-wise, because normally there's not. But yeah, I've always wanted these in paperback because I've always wanted credit on Goodreads for reading this fucking webcomic. I've read it. I haven't read any of the epilogue stuff, so I barely remember the end of Homestuck because I've read so much of Homestuck over and over and over again. But the end of Homestuck, I think I've only read once. I've only read it straight through once, but I mean, when there were hiatuses and stuff, I reread. And I'm working on rereading it right now, but it's like, we just met the Alpha Kids. We haven't even got to Unite Synchronization yet. But I did get Volume 2 because it was the cheapest one on Thrift Books. So that's fun. We got Rose on the front there. And also here, I've got Nip the Buds, Shoot the Kids by Kenzaburo Oe. This is compared to Lord of the Flies. And if you know me at all, or my reading taste, you know that a solid way for me to want to pick up a book, for me to get to pick up a book, would be to compare it to Lord of the Flies. Because Lord of the Flies, I should honestly just admit the fact that Lord of the Flies is my favorite book and not The Long Walk, because The Long Walk holds a special place in my heart, but Lord of the Flies is probably my favorite book. I'm not gonna lie. This is compared to Lord of the Flies. It's about 15 teenage reformatory boys evacuated to a remote mountain village in wartime, where they are feared and detested by the local peasants. When plague breaks out, the villagers flee, blockading the boys inside the deserted town. Their brief attempt to build autonomous lives of self-respect, love, and tribal valor is doomed in the face of death and the adult nightmare of war. So I'm pretty excited. I love me some Japanese literature. I say, as I think I've read 2 things. I really want to get into Sayaka Murata at some point, but I haven't yet. I read one of her short stories about human hair, and that was fucked up, so I'm really excited. I got some from Amazon too. This is a self-published book called Soul Eater by Lily Mayne. It's a Monstrous Book 1. This is this is male love story. It contains explicit content. It's not suitable for young readers. There's also graphic pictures of torture and violence. I'm at the point where a lot of these I picked out because they were on my Amazon. I do my cart save for later, and they were cheaper because I was trying to get as many into my $100 birthday budget. Sure, I put this in there because they said it was violent, so there's that. Also in this one, I've got His Favorite Volume 9. This is a very different cover than the other ones. The other ones are white backgrounds. I read volumes 1 through 8. I own volumes 1 through 8. I've read them all. I'm really hoping for more of the Tanizawa siblings in this one because they make the whole thing. This is hilarious. This is a hilarious series. And also on the kind of sketchy romance side of things, this is called Little Shock of Hate. This is number 4 in the Creature Cafe series by Cleo Evans. These are monster romances, essentially. I'm pretty sure they're all smut. I haven't read any of the other ones, but I was looking at all the descriptions, and this is the one that I thought, this is the one for me. That you know too much about me now. You know I was a Homestuck, don't you? Besides the fact that I just love a Homestuck thing. Basically, creatures of all kinds go to the Brisa to find love, including the ancient tentacle demon known as Medusa. It's very short, little novella. This is just porn. this is self-published monster porn. You know, where would we be without Amazon allowing us to buy these? Probably happier. And sneaking it on AO3. Anyway, what I read. Oh wait, no, I have one more package. It's not something that's gonna go on the book wall. I know it's not because it does say at the top here, Sam ship it in 24 hours or less. Your guitar tablature has arrived. This is more of me making a season of Stranger Things that I have not watched. My personality. Ooh. No, if you've been around for a while, you know that I love Metallica, obviously. I have one tab book, and I've got a couple old Guitar World magazines. My tab book is a Megadeth tab book, actually. It's a Countdown to Extinction. I haven't really touched my guitar all that much since we moved. It's a shitty guitar. I didn't spend that much money on it. This is just because I was bored and lonely in a new city. I was like, what the hell, I'll buy a guitar. It's a shitty guitar, like I said. But I used to be able to play the intro to Master of Puppets. Not Master of Puppets. I actually worked a little bit on that one too. I meant Sanitarium, which is my favorite song, by the way. I still consider it my favorite song. It's kind of like a Long Walk thing, I think, where I'm like, ooh, it's my favorite song, but that's just because I'm too lazy to get a new favorite song. It's a song that I connected really, really heavily with. Is it because it was in the Paradise Lost documentaries? Of course it was. It's because when I hear it, all I can see when I hear the opening notes to Sanitarium by Metallica is the town of West Memphis going in front of me, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna watch Jason Baldwin get convicted today. So this is the Master of Puppets tabs. We got Disposable Heroes. That's fun. I love Disposable Heroes. My favorite one, 24. Page 24. Page 24. Don't much care for the thing it should not be, but I think that's just because it was right before Master of Puppets. It's fucking Sanitarium. Goddamn, I'm not doing well. So, yeah, I used to have, like, the first bit of Sanitarium down, and now I do have a tab book. So maybe I will actually pick up my guitar again. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's so nice. It came with a couple of picks. That's nice. That's cute. I've got some Metallica picks, actually, because I'm a fucking nerd. But yeah, so there's all of the packages that I had to open. Like I said, I read 3 books. Already kind of talked about the other 2. I also read Lovesick Ellie in the bath while I was feeling deeply ill. It was a cold bath. I really I thought the first volume was real cute and funny. This one, not so much. It was just kind of boring. Maybe it's because I was extremely nauseated, but I just wasn't as into this one. This one is about this girl who, like, is extremely shy, but, like, very perverted, and, like, is, like, pretending to, like, have the thing with like, the main, like, prince of her school. But the prince of her school, we do get some more backstory on him in this volume, which I did like. But he is, like, very nice to everybody, but when she gets him alone, like, she, like, catches him off guard, and he ends up, he's, like, extremely mean and rude, and she's like, oh, what's going on? But that's just how he is. It's really fun. Yeah, like I said, first volume I thought was real cute. This one, pretty meh. I guess it was still cute, but it was pretty meh. And then in here, bringing home from work, like I said, I finished Centuries. I've already talked about this one. Meh. And I also did finish up Quality Land. This is going to be my favorites in the year list, I'm pretty sure, unless I read some more really good books. This was so funny. So funny. I loved it. I loved it so much. So just, I know I talked about it a little bit in my other thing, but so funny. I'm like nervous that I'm going to run out of space. So let's pick our new book real quick. Oh God. I'm all talkative because I feel better again. This is always happens after I get sick. Is like, I get sick, I feel awful, and then I feel better. I'm like bouncing off the walls because I like, ooh, I'm going to use this D4. Ooh, shelf 1. That's nice. Get some off that top shelf. I have some thick ones on the top shelf, and I kind of don't want to hit them. 21. Okay, that's not bad. This is it's a thicker one, but it is a middle grade. This is Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. Like I said, it's a middle grade, so should not take too long. So that is my wrap up for today. We're ending that today, right now, because I should get to bed pretty soon. But yeah, that is where we are at right now. Hey, hello. So I do not think I can get much done today, because we are going to the state fair. I'm gonna wake Steven up in like a little bit less than an hour. But I am gonna start Keeper of the Lost City today. It is thick, but it is middle grade, like I believe I mentioned. So hopefully it's not like a big ordeal or anything. Yes. I might also, maybe we'll see if I've got time. Try and get through a manga, just to kind of keep it all rolling. Took a bit of a hit yesterday when I got 6 books in. But now I do only have 3 more birthday books total. One of them is a pre-order. So, do I have 3? 7. I think I've got 3 left. I'm not. 'Cause I know I've got that Haikyuu volume 9 or 8 or whatever. I think 8. And where is the winner's pre-order? Oh yeah, 4 weeks, 5 people. Yes, I do have 3 left, but one of them's a pre-order for September, so I really only have 2 more coming in the near future. So should be good. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed those couple clips of fair food. I also had an Italian soda and I bought some popcorn. But I did get some reading done on the ride there and back, more so on the ride back. I'm about 150 pages in. It's very fast. I mean, it's a middle grade, very, very fast. I did also, when I got home, take a bath, and I read Hitojime Boyfriend. This doesn't actually make the first volume of Hitojime My Hero more clear. It mostly just makes me like Setagawa more. I think he's very quickly becoming one of my favorite characters in any sort of anime or manga, and also making me like this romance less, because Hasekure was super pushy. Like, the boy said no several times, all the time. So there was that, but this did have some great Setagawa moments. I love him as a character. Love that boy. Weird to me that the teacher-student romance is better than this one, which is of people of the same age. But that is today. Probably not going to read much of anything else. Tomorrow we are going to the school, and then I work at night, so I should get quite a bit read, actually. You would think that wouldn't be the case, but I get a lot of reading done at the school and at the library job. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, concert, and since I don't have floor tickets, there might actually be some footage of the concert, because we're seated, because I'm not about to pay, because it's me and my little sister, I got us tickets for her birthday. I'm not about to pay $600 for the 2 of us to go watch Machine Gun Kelly and Avril Lavigne. So there's that. Thursday, Friday should be empty, clear, nothing going on. Saturday I work. That is kind of the way, I guess this vlog ends, on the 28th, something like that. Yeah, so this week will end on Thursday, so I mess up because I switch up when I do my vlogs, but that is the end of today. Hello, I did an update yesterday because frankly it was a terrible day and I didn't get much done. Not because it wasn't terrible because I didn't get much done. I didn't get much done because it was terrible. But I did read enough of Keeper of the Lost Cities that I was able to finish it this morning, so we are hopefully more back on track. Still not great. It's still not great. But it's better. Sort of. I think. I don't know. We're trying. We're trying here. All right. Almost forgot. I gotta pick out a new book now. So here is my tray. We'll use this D4. So shelf 3. Use this D20. Book 16. I did have to shift up all my books because on top I always have my reading journals, and they weren't like staying anymore, so I had to shift books up. There aren't very many books on shelf 3 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, that's nice. So We're going to be reading What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, which I have been meaning to read for a long time, so this should be good. Alright, so I did finish up His Favorite Volume 9. I really enjoyed it. I really am enjoying the series. I love all the side characters and all the side relationships. We got some new ones in this one. Some cousins that are gonna get together, so that's fun. Very, very, very little Nozawa situation, but we did see them a couple of times when we were talking about the student council president. They can see her aura and they're concerned, but yeah, I did read this one. Alright, so I am like 50 pages into this one and it's okay. It's been a long time since I've read like a straight up young adult contemporary, and this is very much straight up young adult contemporary. So we'll see. It's thick, but it's got surprisingly long chapters, and it shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take me too long. Hopefully, I know if I sit and work at it, I could finish it before the end of the day. But I don't know if I will be doing that because I've got a to-do list. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I did go check the mail. I do have a couple of things to unbox. So let's do that. We'll do the book first. Definitely one of my last few birthday books to come in. That's my guess. Open it from the bottom because it's a weird package. Yes, okay, so this is 4 Weeks, 5 People. This is one that I saw on some video. I believe it's, why did I get this one? Oh yeah, because it features a male character with an eating disorder, which is not something you see very often. Also, it was $3. So when I had my book that I could buy for my birthday and I had to keep it under $100, this was a good one. So now the makeup. I started Ipsy again fairly recently because I've got quite a bit of makeup. I very rarely buy makeup on its own. I always just get it through Ipsy, so I have a lot of like tiny little makeups. You have a second smaller bag, but also down here we do have a brush cleaner, which I got because I'm really bad at cleaning my brushes. Like, I just don't do it, and so hopefully this is just a little piece of plastic that you rub it on, and then hopefully I actually clean my brushes because I don't do it very often. So yikes. But now let's open this second smaller package. So, they are a mess. Holy shit. Okay, so we've got a couple. Yes, we've got a face mask. Looks like we got 2 in here. So we got these. I guess I wear them when I have them. I don't generally buy face masks. We've got a card, July 2022. We've got the bag, which is this cute little blue bag here, the little starfish. I never know what to do with these bags because I don't need them. I used to use them for dice bags, but then I got too many dice. Now I just have a giant dice bag. But anyway, you get this. I think this is like a silver eyeliner. Generally, when I make my choice, I always pick the eyeliner because it was like the main thing that I used to use when I was first getting into makeup was just throw a strip of eyeliner under your eye, and so I just haven't really grown out of it. Holy shit, I'm just leaving that alone. And we've got this jelly mask. This is a lip mask. This Super Melt Vegan Lip Jelly Mask. And we've got a cleanser. Yeah, I believe you spray this on your face. This is a glass bottle. Holy shit. Okay. And finally, I believe this is a teeny tiny little eyeshadow. No, lip and cheek tint. Okay. I just thought it was an eyeshadow because it's brown, but I guess it's a lip and cheek tint. So that is that. That is my Ipsy for this month. And yeah. Oh, I can tell this book is going to be extremely fucking frustrating. Oh man. Alright, so I did finish What If It's Us. It was very cute at points. It was also like I knew it was going to be extremely frustrating at points. Thicker than a normal contemporary. Shocked me a bit because I don't think I've ever read an Adam Silvera book where his point of view character, I guess that would be Ben in this case, or one of his main characters didn't get violently assaulted. So that was a change of pace for Mr. Silvera there. But it was cute. It was cute. I enjoyed it. I am interested in reading the sequel. It is on my Amazon cart saved for later. So I do get to pick out a new book now then. So use this D4. This set has saved my ass so many times. Okay, so it'll be shelf 2. Oh, here we go. Here's the D20. Book 2. Easy, easy, easy. Oh gosh. Shelf 2 is the one that's hard to get out of. Alright, so next is actually a Wordcat book. It's going to be A Light in the Mist by Aaron Hunter. So this should be a pretty quick read. This is the final book in the Broken Code series. And then once I finish this one, I can read River, which I do have. So yeah. Okay, so here's the plan today. Have a concert, my little sister at 8. Steven's driving us to Fargo soon enough, like early enough that we can get like 5 Guys, because that's how I pay him for driving us everywhere. And then so I'm walking down at 1 because she has dance until 2, so I'm gonna walk down at 1 because it takes like 40 minutes or so. Then we'll walk back, make her walk because it's just good for you. And I haven't started my car in a while, and I know the battery's bad, so I just don't want to even try at this point, which is making it worse. Anyway, so I really only have a couple of hours of just doing stuff this morning today, so we'll see how much I get done. I love how the prologue of this book literally takes place, I want to say, a minute before the first chapter. It's just that the prologue is from Ashfur's point of view. That's the only reason it's the prologue. So the last clips you saw one of Willow and one of Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne was so fucking good. We left before the main concert. Willow and Avril Lavigne were opening for Machine Gun Kelly, and we left before Machine Gun Kelly. We were like, we finished Avril, and we were like, this is the peak of the concert. We're just leaving now. Also, I think I'm getting old. This is the first time when I go concerts, I would always go and get general admission. And I'd be there super early, and I'd be like right at the barricade, and that was great. It was fantastic. I always felt fine. This time it was super expensive, so I got tickets for the seating tickets, and we were like right on. It was pretty good. It was about $50 a ticket, and I just felt so ill. Like, I think like the vibrations and like the lights, and we were on risers, so like there wasn't solid ground under our feet. I don't know, I felt awful. So I was like, I'm not sitting through Machine Gun Kelly. Like, this was basically a birthday present to my little sister because she's in love with Avril Lavigne. So it was like, we're going to we'll stay through Avril, and honestly, I got really into Avril. We'll stay through Avril, and then we might leave before Machine Gun Kelly. And then we sat after Avril. We gushed for a while. The place fucking emptied out. Like, everybody left after Avril. And we sat for a while, and I was like, you know what? I don't really want to sit through
Machine Gun Kelly. So we just left. That was fun. But yeah, no, Avril Lavigne was so good. Like, I think that if I really liked Avril Lavigne when I was in middle school. But I think if I saw a band that I was like, if I ever saw like the All American Rejects live, I would actually fucking die because they were like I don't know, just the. I've seen Avril Lavigne live now, and like my whole life is complete. Also, don't you love my glasses tan line? Oh my god. But yeah, no, that was that. Today we're probably going to the school. Right now I'm doing all my night stuff that I didn't do last night, like all my make sure that I like check my I don't know, update my KDP spreadsheet, stuff like that. So that is that. All right, hello. So I got a Hot Topic order. Got a great sale. I spent $67 and I saved $67. It would have cost like $130, $140, but I killed it. I had some rewards. I don't think this is everything. I think I've got a t-shirt still coming. But let's see what's in here. Oh god, my bangs. I just got out of the shower and you can tell. Okay. So. I want to start with some smaller stuff. Okay, so this is a pair of tights. They are red and black stripes. I've been trying to get more into wearing my skirts again and some dresses. So I need some. I did recently get some leggings as well, but these are some fun tights that I can hopefully get into and wear. I think it's less likely because I have started wearing my new leggings. I got them from Amazon, and they are the most. Hold on 1 second. So we're getting a cat, and so we've been talking to the Humane Society and the landlords and stuff like that. So that was a callback from our landlord there. So we just gotta do a $200 pet deposit and everything like that. But yeah, these are the tights. Got some more down here. We've got this wonderful shirt. Oh man, so my new thing, I'm in my dad's stage, and my thing is wonderful giant button-ups that are just weird as hell. I love this so much. Oh, so great. Oh my gosh, I get them as big as I possibly can. Fantastic. Oh man, I'm in love. Then I did get a couple of patches. I got a new jean jacket to cut up to make a vest because my old one was it was my mom's jean jacket in the 90s, so it's falling apart. But I don't want the other one I have mostly metal, some horror. I want to add some anime ones to this one. I will still do metal and horror. I do have, in fact, an Anthrax back patch coming. But I did get this Karasuno High School thing from Haikyuu. I do have another patch here as well. If I can find it. Yeah, it's down there. Got a pair of pants. Like I said, all of this plus another t-shirt was only $67, which I'm very happy about. But these are like these black jogger type with pockets. I love them. I wear these to work because they're not tough. They're not jeans, and I can. And this is my other patch. It's another anime one. It is a Tokyo Ghoul patch. It is it's Kaneki's eyes and everything. So yeah, when I do eventually start putting together my new battle vest and everything, I will definitely film a lot of that. Like I said, my old one was my mom's jean jacket in high school in the 90s, and so the arms fell apart first, the sleeves did, and so I cut those off, and then I started adding patches. Started adding patches before I cut them off. But it is legitimately falling apart now. Like the collar is falling off. I did wear it to concert last night just because I knew we had seats. So it was like, well, we're sitting down. It's not going to fall apart. I think I did lose a pin even. I also set off the metal detector, so that was fun. The lady who had like a handheld one was like, "You're lucky I can see all this metal on you." And I'm like, "Yeah, yep." So that was super fun. But no, yeah, like I said, I have an Anthrax back patch coming. I actually have two coming. I don't know if one of them is like a full-size back patch. If it's not, I'm going to use the other one. But the other one is also signed by all the members of Anthrax, so I might not want to put that on a jacket. I might just like hang that up because it's super cool. So yeah, my current battle vest, I think I've probably shown at some point, but it's got a Ride the Lightning Metallica back patch. And I wanted to do something a little bit different for this one. I thought about doing just going like Master Puppets or something, but I figured I do love Anthrax a whole hell of a lot. I like Metallica. I call Metallica my favorite band. I've got tattoo. But Anthrax to me has a lot of like they're just so free with what they want to do, and they're honestly, I think, out of the big four, they have held on to their original sound the best without it sounding like they're just trying to go back to the good old days. Like they're just honestly, out of the three big four albums that came out in 2011 or 2012 or whatever it was, 2016. I think it was 2016. I have no idea. I don't know. I think it was 2016. Anthrax was the best, 100%. So yeah, that's I just have a deep love for Anthrax. I love their Book Report songs. I'm the Man is super funny. And I love like songs like I am the one that I got that isn't signed is I'm the Law patch. I love that song so much. But yeah, no, that's that. Yeah, I haven't even cut the sleeves off of my vest yet, so I'm not even close to putting these on. I also need to get some more needle and thread. I suck at sewing things on, so I tend to both glue and sew them. And sometimes, if they're big enough, add safety pins. That's because I suck at sewing them on. So I do need to get some more. I think these are actually iron-on too. So I can try and do that as well. I'm terrible at putting this shit together. I'm not a crafty person. But yeah, that is my little Hot Topic unboxing. I was right. They didn't have the main t-shirt. The one t-shirt that I got, it was the one thing I got that was not on sale was this t-shirt. So yeah, that should be coming in the next couple days though. So that's coming. Also, I've been going crazy on eBay lately. No books because I can't do that. But I got some shows coming and a tape recorder. So that's super fun. But yeah, that is that. So this has been interesting because I am about 70 pages in, and so far this has all taken place in the Dark Forest, and I'm honestly seeing it continuing to do so, which is very interesting. Like, we've seen the Dark Forest quite a bit, but it's always been something that's been very escapable. So it's interesting. It's interesting to read. Alright, so I did finish up A Light in the Mist by Aaron Hunter. This book almost made me cry. That's something that all of these last books and these workout arcs have been doing lately, is that they always almost make me cry, because they like to bring back characters from like the first series, and those are the ones I'm emotionally attached to. Like, One Star and Firestar interacted in StarClan in this one, and I'm just like, please tell me that in StarClan they got to rekindle their bromance, and Firestar and Graystripe. Okay, I mean to spoil this cat series, but I'm going to spoil the cat series because I don't think nobody who is watching this is reading the Warrior Cat books. And if you are, just mute until I'm done holding up the Warrior Cat book. Because when Bristlefrost died, like, I knew what was happening because I kind of knew spoilers, but holy shit. And this is interesting because this was like the Incel series. This is the Incel arc, because Ashford's just ridiculous. And one thing I don't like is how they are retconning him into always being evil, because he wasn't. Like, he was... I remember at the end of the first series when him and Fernpaw, like, were some of the ones who... They were luring the dogs away from the camp because the dogs had killed their mother, and they were just so... And they were Cloudtail siblings, like, adopted, and they were so sweet, and I don't... I guess... I don't know, and I guess I feel like Ashford was kind of he just went crazy in this one, but like, I remember in Graystripes, whatever, and the Graystripes Super Edition, where like there was some flashbacks, they made Ashford kind of just a dick in them. Like, he wasn't, though. He really wasn't in the first couple series. Like, he wasn't until the Power of Three. He wasn't awful. Like, he was a little bit miffed in the
New Prophecy, but he wasn't like an evil cat. I don't know, but I do like the interesting thoughts about like good versus evil and all this stuff and how I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it's got some interesting implications, especially the fact that cats are allowed to change clans now. Like they're making like a formal way for cats to change clans. Like it's not going to be easy, but that's going to be interesting. I do own River, which is the first book in the latest series. So at some point I will be reading that, but yeah. So that means I do get to pick out a new book. So that is going to be. Well, so we'll use this D4, shelf 2. I hope it's one that's easy to get out because that one is, and 20, number 20. All right, so let's see which one that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Okay, so that'll be Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing, which I did read in college. But it'll be fun to reread. It shouldn't take that long. It's not very long. It should be an alright time.